Hey, everybody. We're coming to you for a special edition here of the Mean Street Podcast, a special interview. For those of you that were there Friday night at the Action Building in Canton, Georgia, you saw the match between the Lynch Mob and the Gymnasty Boys, of course, one of the fan favorites. The Lynch Mob, one half of the Lynch Mob, Matt, took a shot to the ribs off the top of a steel guardrail, and a lot of people were concerned. A lot of people were curious as to what happened. We saw it looked like the match may have gotten rushed to the ending there, and we weren't really sure. We saw the medics come out and take a look at him. So we got him on the line here, and we're going to get an update. And, Matt, how you doing, buddy? How you feeling?
Just sore, man.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You want to walk us through exactly? So from the announce booth where we were up on the stage, we saw that you went into the guardrail. We didn't realize the extent of the injury right at the time. So I know the fans at ringside probably got a lot closer of a look. Now, of course, the fans that weren't there at all, do you want to just kind of walk us through exactly what happened?
Yeah, so I was in the ring with Timmy, and Timmy had done something, and I think he brought me to the back of the corner, tagged Timmy tagged Mike in, and so he threw me to the ground, and me and Mike were out there. He chopped me one good time and picked me up, and usually, guardrail, pick up, hit the guardrail. Well, he picked me up, and I don't know if it was I was fighting or I slipped a little bit further up, and I went forward, and instead of the guardrail catching me on my throat, how it usually goes, caught me right underneath the ribs on my right side. And once that happened, I hit the ground. He couldn't have picked me up if he wanted to, but he tried picking me up, and I wasn't having any of that. So I think that the referee had saw, like, hey, something's wrong. Well, Joey come off there. He wasn't going to let me lay there, so Joey picks me up, rolls me back in the ring, and Timmy starts doing a little bit of pounding on me. I'm trying to get him off me. I do the crappiest roll-up in the world, try to get a 1, 2, 3 out of it just so he can finish it off. And
right.
He kicked out, so I crawled to Joey, and Joey come in there and took care of business while I laid on the ground in pain, thriving in pain. I was miserable.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody knew I was laying on the ground until I looked over to one of the fans on, like, the guardrail coming on the entrance.
It was Mossman from the Mean Street Podcast. He told us, he said you made eye contact with him.
Hurt.
Yeah.
I said, I'm hurt. Get somebody out here.
Yeah.
This is, I might be hurt in the ring, and most of the time everything's, everybody's used to that, but not getting hurt. And
to where
laying
you
on the
can't
ground.
continue.
Yeah, not continue. So I was done. But Joey took care of business, and we got the W, which is awesome.
Yep.
But after that, went to the back and whined like a baby for another 2 hours, and then so.
Well, there you go. Well, and then we saw you. We weren't sure if you were going to leave straight to the hospital or what, but then you came back after the not yet rated match. They had their match, and then you guys came out again after that to set up it looked like a match for next month at October 4th at SHW Still Here, the 1-year anniversary show. So tell us a little bit about that. Are you familiar with these guys? Have you ever fought these guys before?
We've never wrestled them like before, but I know we've been scouting them a lot and been watching some of the stuff that they're doing. They've beat some legit team. I mean, like the other night they beat the Washington Bullets.
Yeah.
And the Washington Bullets are a well-known team in Georgia, like, for years. But, I mean, I was in the back. I got wrapped up. My ribs, I'd wrapped my ribs, or the nurse had wrapped my ribs up, and we were watching from the back. And Joey's like, let's go out there. Let's get this match going, because I know that we had already talked to management about doing the match at the big show. So I was like, let's go out here. Joey's like, come on, let's go. I agreed. I was like, yeah, we'll go out here. So we went out there, and after they got the big W, and we extended our hands, and Jordan actually shook my hand. Kevin kind of snugged us both away. And
yeah, what was up with that?
I thought that was pretty disrespectful, considering I don't have any kind of hate for them or anything. I respect them for anything what they've been doing to be so young and getting so many big wins lately. But it is what it is.
All right. Well, did you ever make it to the hospital after the show or anything?
Yeah, we went to the hospital.
What'd they tell you?
I went to the hospital the next morning because
So you're telling me you went home and you slept on that and then got up and went to the hospital?
I'm hard-headed. My fiance and Joey and everybody were like, "You're an idiot. Go to the hospital." But I didn't go until the next morning, so I went. There's not much they can do for cracked and bruised ribs, which they're severely bruised. So it kind of takes me out of action for like the next month. But I'll be back for the match on the 4th. But
Okay.
so I've just been kind of laying around, nursing the wounds. I've got them wrapped up, keeping some muscle rub on them, and just keeping the pain away and just relaxing. Because I know I got a couple weeks to get ready for a match with these young bucks. And,
Well, I hope you're going to be ready, man. We're excited to see you back. We hated to see you go down like that, but I know all the fans the last couple of days, ever since Friday, have been blowing up social media, wondering your status, wondering if you're okay, you know, wondering the extent of the injury. And because, again, like I said, from the crowd perspective, we're just speculating as to what happened exactly. So anything you want to say to the fans?
Well, I want to thank everybody because my inbox blew up like crazy. And
Yeah.
then some people didn't hit me up on comments and commenting on the matches or on the videos of the match and been sending me the videos. And I'm like, man, I don't want to watch it. It makes me sick to my
I
stomach.
lived it.
It hurt.
Yeah.
That's the most painful thing. I've never been injured, like really injured in the matches ever. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years, so it scared me to death. But,
Yeah.
you know, the love and support from the fans, man, has been awesome. People have been hitting Joey up and hitting me up. So just want to thank everybody for, you know, getting in touch with me. And I try to write everybody back as much as I can and talk to everybody and stay as open with all my fans and friends and everybody. So thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you for coming on with us to give us an update. And I know everybody's been asking us, do we know anything? Because, like I said, we're up in the announce position. They assume that people tell us stuff. We don't know anything. So I appreciate you letting us bend your ear a little bit and kind of give everybody the update. So thanks a lot, man. And we look forward to seeing you back at SHW real soon.
All right, man. Appreciate you guys.
You got it, buddy.